Alright, so right now I've got the brown layer on top. I did all the newspaper layers, and then as a final layer I like to use the brown one so I can just paint it a lot easier than having to keep painting over and over the images on the newspaper. So with this round spot, I'm now going to make an area of where I want the mouthpiece to be. I have this little template, I guess you can say, just something round to figure out where I want the mouth to be, and then I'm going to trace it, and then what I'm going to do is going to cut like a plus sign, and then lift those layers up and then make a round mouth, and I'll show you what I mean in just a second. Alright, so I just got an X-Acto knife and I just cut right here, like I said, like a little plus sign or an X, whichever, it doesn't matter. It's the same thing. So after cutting it, what I'm going to do is lift this tab up, and it's got quite a bit of layers right here, but just grab all of it. Just want to grab all the layers and lift them up. This is where the mouth is going to be, and then we're going to put like a round, make it more round, putting more layers to make the circle look to it. And I'm just going to work on that and I'll show you. Okay, and also what I decided to do was get like a cereal box and then cut one of the front or back parts out and then fold it over so that we have like this. And then I glued right here. I use like E6000 glue, but you could use super glue or tape or staples or whatever you can to bond this into a circle. And that's just going to open up the mouth bigger and make it more firm. So I'm going to slide it into this hole, but I'm going to slide it from the back or from the inside. That means going underneath and then pulling it out. Because I'm only using one hand, I'm going to have to pause and show you what I mean afterwards instead of showing you what I'm doing during the process. Unfortunately, I don't have a stand for my phone, and I'm not using my other camera, so I will have to pause a lot and then show you what I end up doing. So this is what it's going to look like whenever you stick it in, and then what we're going to do is go all the way around the edges of here and do another few layers of Mod Podge, probably about 4 or 5 of them, and then we're going to do the final brown layer so that it's all brown. And hopefully this is about how high or thick I need it to look. So hopefully that looks okay as the spot of the mouth. I'm not sure if it's too high or too low, but we'll find out whenever I'm completely done. Also, I wanted to add that on the back part, if you can cut like every inch or so around, then you can just fold it over so that you can Mod Podge it flat as well, because we're going to Mod Podge the inside too so that it's all smooth and even. It also helps for it to not fall out through the other side, so that when you lay it flat it kind of has like a good base. So just a little helpful tip for you. Okay, so at this point I'm almost done. All I did was paint my mask completely brown, and then I added just a tiny bit of black to the top part, smeared it around, so now it has like a difference. And in this lighting, I'm not sure if you can see, but you can see that right here actually, that it kind of went from a dark brown to a very light brown. Like I said, I only used one brown color and then just added a little bit of black to the top, smeared it in there. And then I drew on the eyes and then painted it with orange and yellow, mostly yellow, and then smeared in just a little bit of orange at the bottoms of the eyes. Then on this part for the top of the leaves, all I did was get a cereal box, and I just cut out a little pattern of the leaves, and then on top of it, to give it like a wrinkly kind of look, I just got some of the packaging paper that usually if you buy some breakables at a store they'll give you, or if you purchase something sometimes online they'll send you packaging paper. So I just kind of got this wet to get it like soft and pliable and wrinkly, and then I put Mod Podge onto the cereal boxes, and then I just kind of layered it, let it dry, and then I used green paint. Any green paint will work. I just use this Clover Fields, And then I'm going to go back and use a darker green paint that I have to kind of make the lines of a leaf. After I do that, I'm just going to glue these onto the top. And then I'm going to add a mesh inside, a black mesh, so that you can't see inside, but you can see outside. And then I'm going to also add a strap. I'm not sure exactly what strap I'm going to use, probably like string or something, so that this is a wearable mask. So I think so far it's looking really well. I can't wait to complete it and show you the finished product. So now I have added the green lines, just using another green. This one's really old looking, but it looks like it says Kelly green. Like I said, doesn't matter what green you use, just a light green and a dark green. I just kind of added some line strokes on there. And then to glue it, I used E6000, but you can use super glue or glue gun, probably even Mod Podge. I don't think it really matters. Tape, staples, doesn't matter. Just attach it to the mask. Inside, I did use a mesh. So on the other side, I used, when I attached it, I also used the glue to glue it on there. But to seal it, I'm going to use some of this brown packaging paper, and I'm just going to Mod Podge around it so that it seals in the back. Let's see if this is going to fall apart when I turn it over. So what I mean is, instead of it showing like a black square, I'm just going to go all the way around the edges so it doesn't look so obvious.